Yes, as I was saying, I think Abati should be called to order because he has been creating a lot of enemies in this country, Nigeria. I don't know why he should be behaving like that. As a grown-up man and as old as he is, he has to choose his words and know how to talk to people and not to sit at the right channel and be causing nuisance and talking as if he owns Nigeria. Because I don't think the way he talks, very pompous, his ego is too much and pride, and I don't know where he got all those things, and I don't know who he thinks he is, because he has a lot of skeletons in his cupboard. He has a very bad record, so he need to, yeah, he need to be careful. He need to be careful. I don't know who is behind him, but very soon people will make sure that they brought him to book, and he's gonna lose that job in Arise TV, and after that he will never become a journalist again, because with the way he acts, his attitude and his tribal bigotry, and also the way he degrade people and disrespect people, he's not supposed to be a newscaster. He doesn't qualify that. By the way, people, what type of doctorate degree does this guy have? I want to know the subject he got on that degree. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. I want to know what course or what department that gave him that doctorate degree. I want to know the area he has or he got that doctorate degree and the school, because this is too much. There are thousands of people in that country, Nigeria, that has that doctorate degree too and PhD. Not only him, but his own is intoxicating him so much. Yeah, that's all I can say. And let him make sure he go and settle the EFCC, as Very Dark Man has says. Yeah, because that is Nigerian money. That is taxpayers' money. He cannot eat it alone. He cannot be sitting down there when he has millions, maybe in his foreign account or anywhere. So he will be using Arise TV to pretend why his millions is sitting somewhere and he will be enjoying it with the children. So please, my good people, Nigerian youths, these are the type of people we are talking about. You guys should pay attention on him and look out for where he put that money. They said he's involved in fraud during President Goodluck Jonathan, because we cannot allow it to slide. If you check and think about it, his colleague now has become a pastor. Yeah, his colleague, the person that they did the fraud together. Yeah, Femi Falani or whatever. I don't know what his name is. The former, is it aviation minister or whatever, how they are in group to dupe to dupe Nigeria. Yeah, so Abati, you have to go to EFCC and clarify yourself. Yeah, yeah. That money cannot go like that. That is a taxpayer's money. Yeah, you cannot be enjoying it and sitting down there, and we will be thinking that is the salary you get over there that is sustaining you. And I know it is that money that is sitting up somewhere. That is what makes you to be pompous and arrogant to people. So we have to find out where you keep that money. Yes, excuse me, we need an answer. Yeah, Very Dark Man, thank you very much for bringing this matter up. And Nigerians need an answer. Yeah, Abati should go and see EFCC again. Yeah, thank you, my good people. These are the type of elders and elites we have in Nigeria. The people that are making us to be bankrupt, suffering hunger, because they keep on looting. And when they loot, he will sit down there and defend his fellow looters. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you, my good people. I hear my case here now, so until very dark man, I know I trust him, he will dig more out. But shout out to you, very dark man. What you are doing is good. Try to advocate for people, but also try to advocate and make sure that that country is divided. Yoruba be on their own and do whatever thing they want to do. If they want to keep on bigotry and the tribalistic way, let them continue. Then Arewa will be on their own. If they want to kill themselves with Fulani there, good. Biafran will go their way. If they want to finish themselves or whatever they want to do, let them go. I think that will be the only solution in that country, Nigeria. And the people like Abati them will no longer see the need for tribal bigotry or envy and jealousy and hate. Because that man is a hater, whether you believe me or not. He hates the Igbos, and he hates anybody who is not a Yoruba. That is in him. So thank you, my good people, for watching. This is Dan Speaks Common Sense TV. Shout out to you. Please don't fail to subscribe. Don't fail to share. Give me a thumbs up so that YouTube will push this video to a lot of people. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you. Bye for now.
By comparing me with Portable, you think you have the moral ground?
And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You don settle as Dr. Ruben Abati from Arise News don enter wahala unto wetin you talk about very dark man. No be small, you know, a lot of Nigerians they drag Ruben. They say Ruben not supposed to talk wetin he talk. Unto that human trafficking matter, very dark man come outside, can't talk, and a lot of Nigerians can't they very concerned about the issue. So Dr. Ruben Abati come outside, can't they criticize very dark man? Say very dark man not supposed to talk something. Not be small, you know. Now very dark man don't come outside, can't reveal all his hidden secrets. Not be small, you know. Very dark man don't finish Dr. Ruben Abati. Guys, let me leave you to watch the full video. Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video.
About a very dark man, Martin Ose. I appreciate his, enthusiasm, almost like Portable, getting overexcited over many things. That's Abibo Okitola, who now says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua and all that, and he's looking for an opportunity to get into the ring. Look,
Dr. Ruben Abati, is the fact that you think that you have the moral ground to talk about very dark man to the point where you want to water down my efforts in order to create awareness surrounding the trafficking issue by comparing me with Portable. You think you have the moral ground? I mean, you think you thought you have forgotten? Is this not you in EFCC cell? See your belly, see how you did, you and Fanika Yode and co. See now, why did they take you to EFCC? You once had an opportunity to turn things around in the country. What did you do? Let's read what you did. Why we arrested Ruben Abati, EFCC. Let's go to why you were arrested. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has given reason for the arrest of the former presidential spokesman, Ruben Abati, on Monday. The commission said in a post on its official Facebook that it invited Abati to its headquarters in Abuja to explain his role in an alleged mismanagement of the nation's funds during former Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. The EFCC said Abati honored an invitation by EFCC at the agency's headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. He is presently telling operative of the commission his role in the alleged mismanagement of the nation's resources through his office. We shall keep you posted. Daily Sun, the specific reason Abati was invited, it has to do with the on-sale money. The EFCC also arrested and detained former Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed, over 1.2 trillion fraud. Now, if you go to the next slide, it says that similarly, the commission has quizzed former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on media publicity, Dr. Abati, in connection with the controversial $2.1 billion arms deal scam in the office of the former office of the National Security Advisor, Onsa Dansuki. It is still unclear how much the anti-graft agency has accused him of collecting from the alleged arms deal. So you see where they carry your name go. No matter how you try to water down me, you can never tag me. EFCC can never on earth pick me for fraud. Pick me for fraud. Even the Portable way they try to pair me with, they can never pick Portable for fraud. Say carry government money where they're supposed to better people life, you carry on. From nowhere, you don't feel say, okay, yes, 2016 have passed, you know, you did like this, now you sit down for this thing, be a tribal bigot. This is not the first time you are doing this thing for Abike Dabiri. You did it in 2022. So that's why I'm responding to you. You did it in 2022, and I'll play the video as well. You did it in 2022. When they said when Indians were attacking Nigerian students, they were buying Nigerian students. Have you forgotten? When somebody reacted to it, Abike Dabiri called the person I'm not there. And you were on the right that time to defend her. Again, tribal bigots. I don't even know how you take a doctor for your name. Maybe now you be doctor of doctoring documents. See where they put your name. EFCC carry, see your belly. Fraudster belly, where you carry. According to EFCC, now, what they call you. And you have the audacity. The annoying part of everything he said that day is he could not even open his mouth to highlight anything about the girls. To even educate people about trafficking. He didn't even do that. I was expecting him, okay, as he talked that thing about very dark man now, let's wait for him to say, okay, so Nigerians and the immigration, you need to do your part. Nigerians, be careful. You know, these are the measures that we need to take in order to protect our girls, in order to protect our boys from being trafficked. Just went there to try to defend that nonsense, Abike Dabiri. That does not respect Nigerians and does not respect the life of people. Just they there to do camouflage work. Tribal bigots. Don't try to open your mouth in that your Arise station and talk about me. If you want to talk, let me come to your station. Let's talk about you and what you do with the money that they allege that you stole. When I was down for that Arise, especially you. People want to talk about that people in the country, but when you had the opportunity, see where they put your name. EFCC picked you up with your big belly. They picked you up. So you did get black like Judo soon. You be like under pot. Be like under the bed. Very see face. Be like my bag, my pouch. You didn't want to start to judge me. He acts like Portable. Like the Portable, you are trying to look like a fool now. You basically now you try to say they do things like mumu. Even the Portable, if they give an opportunity where they give you. Tribal bigots. See the video. Few people let me play the video so that I go know inside it. He did it in 2022 for Abike Dabiri still. Watch.
Reactions have trailed comments made by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri, who in a recent Twitter post responded to a comment by using an insulting word while addressing the attack of Nigerian students in India. Well, on October 17th, the video showing Nigerian students being attacked at a university campus near Delhi, where 30,000 Nigerian students study, surfaced online. The chairperson took to Twitter to respond to the tweet, saying that the issue had been resolved. The Twitter user, who felt her response was unsatisfactory, commented using an insulting language, and said that Abike supports a failed government and was equally part of the failure. While responding to the Twitter user's comment, Abike used the word ode, a Yoruba word for foolish person, which has generated concern from various people, including Obi Ezekwesili, who described the response as messy and asked Abike Dabiri to clean it up. Well, let's take a reaction from Fola, who wrote, one person whose job is to protect Nigerians in the diaspora and facilitate relationships with the international community just stereotyped the community of Nigerians living in Indonesia because she was personally insulted, a stereotype she should be working hard to dispel. Dr. Abati.
Okay, it's a matter of perspective. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of vitriol on Twitter. What Abike Dabiri did, I thought was in order. When that incident occurred Friday, Saturday, in that university, Goenka University in Gujarat, India, you know, as a result of a football match, and then differences between Nigerians and the Indian students, she put out a statement and said, look, the Nigerian mission stepped in immediately, and that about 83 students, you know, were rescued. The Nigerian mission in India also engaged the authorities, the Indian authorities, and also the school, and they got concrete assurance that the situation will be addressed.
Yes.
And she ended by saying, look, anybody that has any issue should please report to the Nigerian mission in Delhi, you know, who are well apprised of the situation. So very plain, direct statement showing support, emphasizing citizen diplomacy. So I don't.
Ruben Abati. Abati. You see him? It's not your first time. Continue kissing ass. Tribal bigots. You could not open your mouth to say at least. And all those people they defend Abike Dabiri. It's not the first time. You can see. That's who she is. That camouflage she did there, they do. When she knows that they report problems to her every time. You want to know, say that woman a very nonsense person. You know how many times I don't call her attention to Nigerians when they did Libya. She don't talk anything. She don't open her mouth. The moment when she feels the one no concern her, she'll quickly want to use and shine. But for there, she go shoot herself for leg. That Libya one will wait for you with them. People they give you Abati, sorry. They talk. You want to water me down? You know what I see? For every course when make me the vest. I don't tell you say we don't give government official 24 hours for time. Don't be taxpayers money they who they pay them. I don't keep not in diaspora. Big send only traffic victims there for diaspora. Even if the traffic them reach there finish, they don't stay for a long time. Trafficking don't pass. They don't start to suffer. They're in diaspora. Your mouth you're there, they thought because you want to defend your colleague. Better be careful with me. Better be careful with me. Not people like you can criticize me. You know possible. You had the opportunity. You sat down in power and I will sit down for power for good luck ability Jonathan regime. Why for do a lot of things for this country? What not do? Today you don't come down. See where you go to sit down. Meanwhile, shout out to Rufai and that beautiful lady there. Because as he said the other day, said, let's say they say you won't fight the lady and you won't beat her. Tribal bigots.
And Ruben Abati.
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9 to
Beat her. Tribal bigots.
And Ruben Abati. You are very useless and you are very speed. You Ruben Abati because you don't know what they call journalism. Una just dey biased because una be Yoruba. You come outside, they talk say the way VDM take call the woman come out, the way they call Abike come out, Abike fear arrest her. This do this. Are you instigating arrest? That's what you are doing with your podcast. That's what you are doing in Arise News. You are instigating arrest. Because you don't reach arrest, somebody say he gives somebody days or he gives somebody hours to bring guests come out. Then you say you're not supposed to talk like that. How? He threaten or he do anything. He tell her say he go kill. He tell her say he go sack her come up for a job. He tell her say he go kidnap anybody. You Ruben Abati, I don't say you be very stupid and you very useless man. Now you be for that Arise News. Nobody will not know you. The same this one Yoruba tribal bigotry. And they affect all of them and they affect this country. If they want brain, if they want lineage. That's why this country no go fit grow. They talk important thing. Children they outside when they be say like say they pass through hell. VDM we talk how to go take bring these children come back to Nigeria. You dare your Arise News when you supposed to they discover all those kind of things. You dare your Arise News they talk about VDM. Say VDM go be very useless person. You Ruben Abati, be very useless person.
Some positive news. Following the outcry raised by activist Martin Socher, popularly known as Very Dark Man, who highlighted the plight of young Nigerian girls trafficked to Ivory Coast, the chairman of Air Peace Airlines, Dr. Alan Onyema, over the weekend pledged to repatriate the girls free of charge, offering free flights, medical care and support services. In a press statement, Dr. Onyema condemned the inhumane act of trafficking young Nigerian girls globally and called for collective action, urging the Nigerian embassy in Cote d'Ivoire to identify and gather the victims for repatriation. Onyema further appealed to the federal government to take responsibility for their rehabilitation and education. I mean, this is such a laudable cause by Air Peace Airlines that you cannot paint a whole tribe with.
Well, replay the tape.
No,
I was specific about what I said. I provided context.
Right.
Nobody should tell me any nonsense.
Well,
if people have a different opinion,
duty.
They are entitled. No, there's no nonsense duty.
I think it's our
Ruben Abati, a Yoruba man, a politician, a veteran journalist, made a controversial statement while hosting a program on Arise TV. He said someone narrated something to him, and with that, he said Igbo people do not sell land to Yoruba people.
Chief Tos Benson, T.O.S. Benson, former Minister of Information, now late, on one occasion at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, and I'm not making this up, he said it publicly. If anybody can contradict me, let them do so. He said something about Igbo people. He said he had an Igbo wife and had an Igbo daughter, that he wanted to buy land in Igbo land for his daughter, for his wife, to say, I'm getting old. Tos Benson is getting old. Let me build in this place for my wife. He said that his in-laws told him that they don't sell land to outsiders. That is the irony of Nigeria about the politics of federation, of unity. The same Igbos who are so industrious that they are all over and they do well in other parts of Nigeria. You go as a non-Igbo man to go and buy land, you will be told that you don't belong, even as an in-law. That's by way of an aside. But these are the issues, in my view.
The statement of Ruben Abati has generated so much reaction, and this beautiful lady here, OJY Guinness, caught the attention of Ruben Abati. She wanted him to clarify the statement he made, but Ruben Abati took it very personal, bullied her right in the studio. But what she did will make you happy. Watch the video.
Absolutely. Well, I wanted to just touch more on the issues in the Southeast. Yesterday, Dr. Abati, we took this story, and there was a flurry of reactions about whether or not the Igbo people sell land to outsiders. I don't know if you would like to address that, because there were a lot of,
people from the Southeast saying that it is not true?
No, I have no further comments on that subject.
Okay.
I was very clear yesterday. I was very specific. I made my point. I provided the context in which I was speaking. If people have a selective hearing, that is their problem.
Well, one of the comments is that you cannot paint a whole tribe with one brush, and they have debunked
Replay the tape again. Replay the tape.
No,
I was specific about what I said. I provided context.
Right.
Nobody should tell me any nonsense.
Well,
if people
think
have
that
a different opinion,
duty.
they are entitled. No, that's no nonsense duty.
I think it's our duty.
If people have a different opinion, they have anthropological evidence to support it. They should say so.
Well,
it's not for me to reverse myself.
No. I was just saying to clarify.
Except you are expressing your own opinion.
No.
And then I will come after you and say you are wrong.
There's been a flurry of reactions.
Yes.
And I have to present
that
it. It
comes
is my
with
duty.
the job. That comes with the job.
It is my duty.
It's a free country.
It is my duty to present the reactions of the Nigerian people.
And not to come and challenge me.
Absolutely not. I asked you if you would like to comment. I asked if you would like to comment.
I've told you.
Well, the conversation is that a whole tribe cannot be painted with one man's experience. We'll take another story. In another development.
The whole tribe cannot be painted with one man's experience. That is OJY. Look at her, she's very young. Compare her to Ruben Abati. Look at the wisdom. Look at the calmness. Look at the professionalism she exudes. Compare that to Ruben Abati, someone that called himself a veteran journalist, someone that called himself an elder statesman. Ruben Abati called himself a professional journalist, a professional on-air personality. Ruben Abati has worked in government. He has mixed with Igbo people. He has worked with Igbo people before in his life. This is Ruben Abati's fourth wife, Kiki. She owns a consulting agency in Lagos, and one of her biggest land are off force. And here it's been reported that the biggest mall in Nigeria, Polo Park Mall, was built in Enugu by a Yoruba man named Tayo Amusan. Why didn't they deny him the right to own a property and a business in Igbo land? He's a Yoruba man. Why did they sell land to him? Here is another prominent Yoruba man that owns a business in Igbo land, the Onitsha Business School. The founder of Onitsha Business School is Professor Olusegun Sobensa. He's a Yoruba man. How was he able to acquire his land in Igbo land? The same Igbo people that do not sell land to Yoruba people. Another Yoruba person debunked Ruben Abati bigotry statement, and he said, but some of us Yorubas in the East don't understand this lie, Sha. At least, I'm building my own family house here, and this year makes it my 15 years in Onitsha. Funny enough, my engineer is also a Yoruba man who has stayed longer than me, but let us continue online fighting. Sola John said, as a COP members under NCCF, the Anambra State government allocated a land to us and we began developing it. Later, we bought another one behind St. Paul's University, Oka, and built the family house there. This one said that I served in Imo over a decade ago and I still ply my trade across eastern states. I can categorically say that it is wrong to generalize issues like this. Igbos are good people, quite friendly and hospitable. Benjamin said, I did not experience this while serving in Umuahia, Abia State. These people were kind to me and they treated me specially. There were other several comments of Yoruba people coming out to debunk Ruben Abati bigoted statement. If you notice carefully, most of the people that spoke in support of the Igbo people are Yoruba people that serve in Igbo land, and this is actually the core mission of NYSC. NYSC is all about cohesion, unity, but I don't even understand why we are so divided in this country, despite majority of Nigerians experiencing the 1-year mandatory service. We are so divided in this country. Bigotry is the order of the day. We cannot even work as one. Look at someone like Ruben Abati. Even when he was given the opportunity to recount his statement, even when he was given the opportunity to redeem himself, at least clarify it, you had an experience from one man's mouth, and then you now use that same experience to paint the whole tribe bad. How can you say Igbo people don't sell land to non-Igbo indigenes? There are so many persons in Igbo land that are doing businesses today. Some of them, when you meet them, you will not even know that they are not Igbo people. I've seen videos of Yoruba people speaking Igbo fluently. I've seen videos of Hausa people speaking Igbo fluently. This is because they've become part and parcel of the Igbo community. Do you think if they are being maltreated, they will still be staying there? No, they will not be staying there if they are being maltreated. Before, I was thinking that this bigotry is just online. I mean, this bigotry is being carried out by faceless mob who are being sponsored to spray bigoted materials online. But hearing this from Ruben Abati, I'm so disappointed. It shows that this bigotry is in-depth. It has eaten deep inside our system. If a so-called veteran journalist, someone that has worked with a president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, can be this bigoted, then we really have a very big problem in this country. I must say kudos to that lady for not allowing herself to be bullied by Ruben Abati. I must say kudos to her for clarifying that statement. You cannot use one man's experience to paint the whole tribe. It is very wrong from Ruben Abati. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.